Yeah, dude. Happy 4th of July. This is Fears, and I got a very special guest, Randel. What's up, buddy?
That's what's up. Yeah.
What's up, dude? Randel, come on in. Come on camera, buddy.
Oh man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't mess with me, Randel.
I'm on camera right now. I see. You got. Yeah, right there.
Damn you, Randel. Oh, wow. Randel's getting fancy on us.
Yep.
Randel, you kind of look like the Archangel.
I am the Archangel.
Off of Airwolf? And are you working on Project Sweet Little Angel?
I totally am, yes. I'm totally working on it.
I like it, Randel. This is a good look.
Yep.
This is a good look. So, Randel, happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July. Did you, I know you don't celebrate any holidays, but did you take your mom out to dinner? Did you do anything special today? Did you sleep in? What did you do?
I just chilled out.
Yeah, you didn't do anything? You didn't take your mom out to eat or anything?
Well, actually, mom didn't want anything to eat. I forgot what she had. She had something else. Pixel Protocol says, "Yo, what up, Pickle?
Yo,
what up, Pickle?
Pickle,
what up,
Lord of the Pylons.
Lord of the Pickles.
No, it's Lord of the Pylons, Randel. Get it right, you miserable fuck.
I'll do whatever hell I want to do, Fears.
How dare you talk to me in that tone, Randel? I'm just joking. What up? Actually, Randel, he can be both. He can be Lord of the Pickles and Lord of the Pylons.
I thought this would hurt my vision, Fears, but I took my glasses off a little while earlier, and it really, I think it improved my vision. I think maybe I have astigmatism or something.
I'm liking it, Randel. I'm liking that you created a little character for this stream. A little character, little details. Randel's the Archangel. Hell yeah. So yeah, Yakov says
2 streams in only one day. Let's go. Yeah.
Two.
As the mercenary man.
2 streams for all you wonderful people out there.
Shout out to the mercenary man. He's a merc with a mouth.
Randel, did you realize that me and Mercenary Man, I decided to give him another chance, and I rarely do that, but he did apologize, and he said how sorry he was for trolling me.
Mercenary Man's awesome. What are you talking about?
He wasn't at one time, Randel. Now he's an okay guy.
Now this is Mercenary Man. You're thinking of Mercenary Man 22.
Was there another one?
Yeah, it's 2 different Mercenary Mans. This is Mercenary Man.
No, Randel, they were all the same.
No,
Randel, they all kind of jumbled together because I blocked so many of them, So, but yeah, me and Mercenary Man we're getting along. I never thought in a million years we would.
Yes, Mercenary Man, it was Randel Dawn all along.
Yeah, but now it's the Archangel, Randel. And what project are you working on?
Project Sweet Little Angel.
I love it, Randel. Yakov says, I had some sausage called Farmer's Sausage, regional to my province. Actually, Randel, that actually sounds really good right
Farmer's is good. I've had them before. They're good.
I love sausages. I love British sausage. I love
salami. Oh, yep. Now they're going to troll you, Fears. You're going to have that little clip of you saying, I love sausage. Oh, shit. Now I said it too.
Well, now that you've said something, Randel, yeah. They didn't think about it, but now they have, Randel. No, yep. I'm being serious. I love like sausages, like I love like bacon sausage. I like
you love all the sausages, Fears.
No, I'm serious. I'm a big fan of breakfast food, Randel, and I love sausage. I love the sausage links. I love the sausage patties.
Yeah.
I like the long sausages. I like the Italian the Italian sausage meatballs that they make. All that stuff is so good.
Yep.
Mercenary Man says it's nice to see an appearance of Randel.
All right.
Well, actually, I guess you already debuted him in a parody. Never mind. Yeah, but I didn't even know this. Randel had his camera off. He pops on, and I was just like, I wasn't expecting this. So and I'm being honest. Like, Randel did not tell me this before the stream. He just called and said, "Hey, Fears, do you want to do a late night stream? I haven't been on a stream with you in quite a while. Do you want to do one?" And I was like, Randel, I said, all I've been doing is watching a movie. And I said, after the movie was done, I got a snack. And then I edited a video, an old video, Randel. Randel watched it. He loved it. I just published it to Fears Man.
Lies, all lies.
Not a lie, Randel. I just posted it. I was like, don't tell them that. No, I just re-edited it. I did a I did a re-edit, a reboot of my old like horror/thriller called Captured by Force.
Yeah.
I took out those millions of transitions. Randel, I used like 12 transitions in that original film.
First it was 8, then it's 10, now it's 12. What up, Fears? What's going on there?
You know why I did that, Randel, is because I actually don't know how many transitions I used. I used a lot. I took out all the transitions. I re-edited it, turned up the sound, turned up the music, made like a creepy intro to it. So I hope everybody likes the re-edit. So anyway, this was Randel's idea. Even though it's past the 4th of July, Randel wanted to celebrate the 4th of July with me. So I was like, you know what, Randel, fuck it. I'm like, it's only 12:50. So let's just do a happy 4th of July, hang out with the fans. And it was my idea. I said, Randel, we haven't interviewed each other in quite a long time. So we'll take questions from the fans. I'll ask questions to Randel. Randel asks questions to me. And we'll see how many questions we
I've got a list of whole questions, and Fears just said, fuck it, I'll just do it randomly. I don't feel like doing that work.
Well, if you've got questions ready, Randel, go for it.
Yeah.
But you're pretty quick with it, Randel, so I thought Randel can think of questions on the spot. So can I. All the fans have noticed how good I am, how quick with it I am whenever I interview something. Sometimes I prepare questions. Other times I just think of them on the spot.
Yeah.
Yakov says nothing like ground meat and spices shoved into a casing and smoked.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
I've never had it like that, Randel. I just have like the normal, like Canadian sausage. I have Canadian bacon for breakfast sometimes. The sausage links, the sausage patties. I've had the sausage mixed in with meatballs with like spaghetti and shit. That shit's good, Randel. Oh man.
Mercenary Man has a question. What's Randy's favorite Godzilla movie and why? I love the reboot with what's his name? The place that Chris Papadopoulos. Who is that guy?
The who?
Chris Papadopoulos. With the guy that was he played Inspector Gadget.
Oh, Michael Broderick. That's the actor's name.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Michael Broderick. Hold on.
No, not Michael. Matthew Broderick. I'm sorry.
Matthew Broderick. Yeah, that's my favorite one because I remember the trailer vividly. It was a shot of a Tyrannosaurus Rex in a museum.
Randel, I must be tired. Michael Broderick. Jesus Christ. Matthew Broderick. Hilarious.
So, I like the part where he's in the museum, or where it's a shot of the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the museum, and the kids are all gathering around, and they hear this like boom, boom, boom sound, and then like the Godzilla's foot comes in and like smashes the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then it just exits frame. I thought that trailer was freaking epic when I saw
what?
it.
I'll be honest, Mercenary Man. I don't have a favorite Godzilla movie. I've watched a lot of them, but not all of them. But I do like the Matthew Broderick one. So if I have to pick one, it's that one. I haven't. Randel, have you seen the new one, Godzilla versus King Kong?
No.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
I was never a fan of King Kong, so I didn't like any of them.
So Yakov says, having done interviews for academic papers, the best interview comes with prepared questions, but also asks many follow-ups based on those answers given. Flexibility, but also knows his info. Very true. Very true.
But also knows what info you need, is what he says.
Yeah, but the thing is, Randall, is I do about half of that. Half of the questions I've got up here, I know exactly what I'm going to ask someone, like at Comic-Con, like whenever I'm interviewing people at Comic-Con. And then I like to have a little flexibility towards the middle and towards the end, and then I just think of questions just on the spot. Like that one guy in my last toy convention video went right up to him, put the camera in his face and said, "All right, man, go ahead, plug your business." He held up his business card. It was something like, "Hey, check us out at the Toy Vault," or whatever the hell that guy said. I can't remember.
Did he plug his business, Fears?
Yeah, he plugged his business. He plugged his business, and he plugged the next convention that he was going to go at. And then I said, "All right, man." I said, favorite scene out of the old He-Man movie, and then he told me, and then we talked about it. So yeah. All right, Randall.
This is about the He-Man movie, Trevor. It's all about He-Man. 100%.
No, it's not, Randall. Don't lie. Don't lie to him.
I'm not lying. I'm joking, Fears.
So Randall, since you're my guest, you have the honor of asking the first question, not only to the fans, but to me. Go ahead.
Okay, number one, and there's going to be 10 questions. Who is your favorite Batman?
Who's my favorite Batman?
Yep. Michael Keaton, Adam West, Christian Bale.
That's a hard one because I like a lot of them for different reasons. But if I only had to pick one, I mean, there's Adam West, there's Kristen Bale, there's Michael Keaton. It's definitely not George Clooney. He was horrible. Garbage.
Now, here's the thing. I think George Clooney was just a horrible Batman because he had a horrible director. I think if they would have had a good director, because George Clooney is a really, really, really good actor. You know,
he's a good actor. Randall. He's a good actor.
Joel Schumacher is a shitty director.
I know he's a good actor. He's just not good at Batman. If I had to pick, Randall, like my top three would be in this order: Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Adam West. I can't pick between those three.
Yeah, I would go with Christian Bale because that is the Batman of my childhood.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my question, Randall: if you could make a Batman movie and you could play any character in the Batman movie, which character would you play and why? It could be a good guy, a villain. It can be some innocent bystander. Anything you want. Which character would you play? Go.
I would want to be the Riddler because he has a really cool outfit.
Nice.
And and he's very intelligent. Actually, no, cancel that. I would want to be Hugo Strange because he uses hypnosis. He's like a hypnotist. He can bend people to their will. And I think there would be a really good scene where I hypnotize Catwoman and I get her to do whatever I want to do, which is, underneath the table stuff. That'd be cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Hugo Strange. I would want to be Hugo Strange.
All right. It is your turn, Randall. Go ahead and ask my question.
I'm going to ask my question for you.
That's what I'm saying. It's your turn to ask a question to me.
Yeah. What Indiana Jones movie is your favorite? I know what mine is.
Again, I like different Indiana Jones movies for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Randall. I hate to do this to you, but
yes, Yakvo, like Monica Lewinsky.
I just can't pick one, Randall. So I'll tell you them. My favorite.
Classic Fears answer.
I know. I'm sorry because they're so good, Randall. Yeah. The Indiana Jones films are so good. I cannot just pick just one. So I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you my favorite ones in the order. So it would go Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite one, the first one. Then Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Then Temple of Doom. Then the shitty fourth one, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, my turn, Randall.
Well, let me tell you what mine would be. Mine would be Last Crusade, because
I do love Last Crusade. It's pretty good.
There is some insane action in that movie. Plus, it's the only one that has Sean Connery in it.
Dude,
and it has young...
Randall, how much of a badass is Sean Connery? Not only did he play Indiana Jones' dad, he's fucking goddamn James Bond, for Christ's sake. Getting all the ladies. He is the
Yep, we got Han Solo and James Bond in the same movie.
Dude, he is the man. He is the man.
And you have a young Indiana Jones and old Indiana Jones in the same movie.
Yakov says, "Are we hyped about the fifth one?" Oh, I am.
No. I am not a fan of James Mangold. I am not a big fan of any of his films. And Indiana Jones is going to be like fucking 80 in this movie. So
yeah, but Randall, I mean, how much more worse can it get? I think they're making a fifth one to make up for the shitty fourth one. I think the fifth one, they're going to blow it out of the water. That's just me.
Yeah, but this is the thing, like the Lethal Weapon movies, you know, like Danny Glover was saying, "I'm too old for this shit" in the first one. Then he says it in the sequel. Then he says it in the third. And by the time the fourth one came around, it was just freaking redundant. You know, it's like, yes, we are now really old to do this shit. You know, it's
fair enough.
And fair enough, whole, like, Indy was cracking age jokes in the fourth one. What's he going to do in this one? Is he going to take out his dentures and lay them in the bottle of Fixodent, or, you know?
Fair enough. Okay, my question to you: out of all the Indiana Jones movies, what is your favorite Indiana Jones movie prop?
You have it.
Well, don't say it. Oh, wait.
Kano's knife. Kano's knife.
Don't say it, Randall, because I haven't showed the fans yet.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Yes, I forgot about that.
You have ordered it, and it is coming.
Oh, no, it's already here, Randall. I'm just saving it for Christmas.
Oh, yeah? All right.
It's going to be under the Christmas tree, and whenever I do the Christmas unboxing video, the fans will eventually get to see it. It's in my room. It's in the box.
Actually, Peaceful Yakfo, it is the giant boulder of tinfoil that Pee Wee Herman has in his show.
I'd have to say my favorite movie prop that's in Indiana Jones. There's one from the second one, and there's one from the third one.
Yep.
I can't tell you what the third one is because I've got it.
I would like to have one of the Stones of Shankara. I think that'd be pretty cool.
But the second one is, you know, when Indiana Jones sits down and he's negotiating for the diamond.
Uh-huh.
They put down that diamond. That diamond is my favorite movie prop out of the Temple of Doom.
Uh-huh.
The second one out of Temple of Doom would be, the rock, the Shankara stones.
Yeah.
And one of those days, I will buy some, Randall, off the internet.
Oh, I could just make one for you. I'll make one.
No. I'm going to buy one, Randall. It's going to be legit.
Yeah, don't waste your money, Fierce. I'll do it cheap. It'll be cheap.
All right, Randall, it's your turn to ask me a question.
All right. Question number trace.
Yes.
Which is number 10 for those who are watching. No, just kidding.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I'm just kidding. So, question number 3. Did you enjoy The Fifth Element? Why or why not?
The Fifth Element?
The Fifth Element.
The movie?
Yeah.
Randall, I'll be honest. I've never seen the whole thing all the way through.
Heresy.
I've only seen bits and pieces of it, so I need to finish watching it.
Yeah, you do, because It's one of the greatest films of all time.
Randall, ask me another one because I don't know much about The Fifth Element. Go ahead and ask me another one.
Well, what scenes did you see?
God, it's been so long.
Yeah. All right, next question. What books have you read recently?
Randall, I can't even remember. What was the next one that you asked?
What books have you read recently?
I've started to read a few, and I will go get them and I will show you. But I haven't read them all the way through.
Yeah.
But I will show you what I'm reading reading currently now. Give me 1 second. The books are in my room, so give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Peaceful Yakvo says favorite part of Fifth Element is Mila Jovovich's costume. Hell yeah. You know. My favorite part of that movie is where she says her name and she goes, "My name is Laluna." How's it go? Laluminara Katara Bellamina Chai Ekbata Sabat. And I thought that was hilarious.
All right,
Laluminara Katara Bellamina Chai Ekbata Sabat. That was her name.
All right, Randall, there's 3 books that I've been currently reading.
3 books.
This one.
The Build.
Yep. The autobiography of Anthony Daniels, the guy that played C-3PO.
And apparently you are 2 pages into that.
No, okay. I'm more pages into it than that, Randall. I'll tell you what page I'm on.
I am C-3PO. I'm
on page 17.
Human cyborg relations.
And then I just picked this. I picked this up, Randall. I'm 2 pages into it. A Star Trek novel written by William Shatner. So I picked this up recently.
Preserver.
I picked this one up recently.
Oh yeah.
All right, Randall, entertain the fans because I gotta go put this back because you know how OCD I am. Everything in my apartment has its own little spot, and I can't just leave it right here. I need to go put it back.
Of course you can.
Randall, you know how my OCD is. I have to go put it back.
No, we don't.
I'm telling you, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Entertain because I got to go put it back now.
I would like to meet Mila Jovovich one day and say, "Oh, you're that girl that played Luminara Katara Bellamina Chai Ekbata Sabat." You know, I think that would that'd be good. Fears forgot that he just gave us a bare shot of the couch. So this is a velvet couch. It sells for around $500. It has an electronic footstool, so you can
Randall, are you talking about my couch?
Yeah, you just left us on a shot of your couch, so I was selling it for you.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to put it on you. All right, so whose turn is it to ask a question?
It is your turn.
Okay. My question to you is, Mercenary Man, you are correct. I have been reading that for quite a while. I just haven't had time to do a lot of reading, All right, anyway, Randall, my question to you. Randall, have you ever been through a midlife crisis? Because I'm having a midlife crisis right now, and I'm trying to get through it.
Yeah, I had it at midlife. Although, actually, I plan to be 100 years old, so midlife for me is like 50, so,
So when did you have your midlife crisis?
At 35.
Well, I'm a little late. I'm having it at 37.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I'm kind of sick of I'm not sick of my job. I'm sick of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sick of renting, and I would love to buy a house one day. I'm kind of sick of being alone, and I'd rather get my ex back, or I would rather just be her friend like we are right now and just meet somebody else. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going through a lot of shit right now. And so what advice would you give me and the fans how to get through a midlife crisis? Like, how did you get through your midlife crisis?
Well, I'll give you a quote from Ayanla Van Sant. She says, whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on the good stuff will grow. If you focus on the bad stuff will grow. So, just number one, keep learning. Try to read for at least an hour a day. And then exercise. I know it doesn't look it, but I do exercise like at least 15 minutes to an hour a day. And then hydration is important. Keep yourself hydrated. If you can, drink 8 glasses of water a day. If you can, drink 10 glasses of water a day. That'll keep you nice and regular. And
wait a minute, I have to say something. Yakov, that's bullshit. Yakov says I've never sat on that couch. Yakov, do you know how many naps I've had on this? Randall slept on this couch.
Yeah.
Like, whenever my church camp friend Jess came to visit me,
yeah,
slept on this couch. Me and her snuggled on this couch.
Yeah.
Me and my ex fell asleep on this couch. We snuggled. Like, lots of people have sat on this couch. It just is, I prefer to sit on the floor and have the computer right at me. So, because Randall, this does not look comfortable sitting like this, talking, because then I have to lean in and
oh no. Fizz, how you doing, Fizz? You having a good time, Fizz? Any new stuff for me to say, Fizz? Any dialogue? Fizz, oh no, Fizz. Now I gotta keep the fears in his freaking interneting it up. Son of a gun. Fears left us hanging. So now I got to carry this entire show on my back.
I'm sorry, Randall. My internet was crappy.
No, it wasn't. It's Randy's stream now.
Don't fuck with me. No, so that's why I always sit on the floor. So anyway, Yakov says, I don't know how you can read more than 2 books at once. I just do. Because, again, I get bored with reading. Like, I like to read, but if I read for too long, Randall, because I have so much energy and I have ADD, my mind will start to wander. So I'll switch and read something else to keep me motivated. So I do like your advice, Randall, for getting through a midlife crisis. It's hard, though, sometimes to not focus on the negative because my mind will start to wander and I'll be focusing on good stuff. But then I'm like, God damn it. Like, what about this shit? And what about that shit? And how do I get through this bad shit that happened to me a few months ago? How do I get through this bad shit that happened to me a year ago and I'm still thinking about it? Shit like that.
I'm gonna do a stream on good questions and bad questions and what's the definition between which and which questions are more helpful to ask than others.
Yakov says you wouldn't live paycheck to paycheck if you laid off the convention and the props. I agree, Yakov, but the only thing that gets me through life right now is I look forward to those things, Randall. And when I buy some props, I'd say the most expensive one that I've bought this year is the Indiana Jones one, Randall. All the other ones were anywhere between $5 and $20.
Yeah.
Some were real, some were replicas, so they didn't cost that much. And really the conventions.
How much did that lunchbox cost, Fears?
The lunchbox? $1.
$1. You really haggled that guy down.
I did haggle him, Randall. I'm serious. He wanted like $4, and I was like, that's not going to happen. He said, come on, man, it's just $4. I'm like, yeah. Like, you're smoking crack. I'm like, do you know how many scratches are on this lunch pail? I'm like, flip the lunch pail. The sticker is coming off of it. You're insane. I'm not paying $4. And then he's like, well, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I've had it for like tons of cons. And I was like, well, there's a couple things you can do with it. And one of them would be give it to me. So I'm like, you can either give it to me for free, or at first I said $2. And then he's like, well, how about $3? And I was like, well, if you really want to get it off your hands, let's just screw all this negotiating bullshit.
I could do a magic trick for $1, Fears.
Yeah, I was like, let's just screw all this negotiating bullshit. If you really want to get rid of it, give it to me for $1. And the guy was like, fine. He's like, you win. You're a good negotiator. Boom, gave him $1, grabbed it, went out to my car and put it in the back seat. And I was like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Ouija Locke says, what happened to your eye? I walked into a tree and my cornea got scratched. So Randy not paying attention. So there you go.
Actually, Randel is playing a character. And Randel, what character are you playing?
The Archangel.
Yeah. The Archangel from one of the best TV series ever, Airwolf.
Aircat.
You know what, Randel? I have to be honest. I have to be honest. I need to tell the fans something.
No, you don't.
I'll be honest. I never would have found out about Airwolf if Mattman didn't tell me about it.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, Mattman turned into an absolute psychopath.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to catch hell for saying this, but there was a point in time where Mattman was okay. He was just saying, he was just talking on point.
I'm being honest. Okay. No, Randall,
and then he just like totally flew off the handle.
Randall, that's fine to say that. That's fine to say that because at one time he was a normal person.
He was normal at one point.
At one point.
Yeah. He did not learn his lesson at all.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he wasn't normal to begin with. Let's put it this way.
Peaceful Yakvo says,
hang on. Maybe he wasn't normal to begin with, but we thought he was normal. But behind the scenes, he did a lot of creepy shit and say a lot of creepy shit.
All right, moving on to the next question.
Exactly. And I finally just said, you know what, Randall? I'm cutting my ties with the old Mattman.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about him anymore.
And yes, Ouija Locke, I am okay. Actually, you know what? I had this on for a while, Luigi Locke, and I took it off, and I found that my vision was actually sharper. So it's weird.
I'll be honest, Randall. I'll be honest. Like the Archangel thing, you look exactly like the Archangel because he combs his hair back like that, and then he puts on the hat, and then he's got the eyeglass piece.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, so let me read some comments, and then I will get to the next question. Randall, how do you say that person? Ouija?
Ouija.
Welcome, Ouija.
Yep.
Nice. Let's see. What else did I?
I think it is your turn. I asked you.
No. I'm reading comments that we missed. Yakov says saving even $20 every paycheck adds up. Oh, I agree. He goes, Fears, you should make a budget that would be beneficial for you. Agreed.
I agree, and I can help you out with that, Fears, if you want to.
I would appreciate it, Randall, until I get a better job, or let's just throw it out there. Either a better job or a second job, because I've been looking for a second job.
Yeah.
But eventually, the dream is to have Saturday and Sunday off. Then I can film whatever the hell I want, go wherever the hell I want. Hang out with you, Randall, because if I have a day job, a better job, most day jobs, because I don't want the night shift anymore, most day jobs are from 9 to 5 or 9 to 4 or 8 to 4 or 7 to 4, something like that. And I wouldn't be able to hang out with you, except for late at night or on the weekends, Randall, and I would rather have the weekends off. So that's the dream, because then you and me could hit up like Disney World all fucking weekend, get tons of footage, go nuts.
Yeah.
And then by Monday morning, I'd be ready to go back into the office, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I thought that would be a good question, Randall, because I have been going through a midlife crisis. And Randall's been a great friend to get me through it. And Randall, I can't thank you enough for all of your support, your friendship, your love, buddy. I'm just going through some shit right now. But I'll be honest, Yakov, that's what keeps me balanced. The editing, the movie props, me going to a convention. I'll be honest, Randall, the Star Wars convention I just went to, that was totally for free. The only money I spent was on the little collectibles that I bought while I was there. But I did have to pay like, what was it, like $22 to go to the toy Lando. But well worth it because I got epic footage while I was there.
Do you like this eye patch yours? I made this myself.
I'm being honest. I think it's really cool, Randall, because I totally didn't know about it, and Randall totally surprised me. I swear, Scout's honor.
Yeah.
Randy had his camera off, and he said, "Hey, Fear, start the show, and then like click on me, and I'm gonna come in." And he goes, "I got a surprise for everybody." And I was like, "All right, cool, Randall.
What's up, Bimbo?"
And Randall popped on. I saw the eye patch. And it's not even really an eye patch. It's a piece of cardboard that Randall made into an eye patch.
Yeah.
Randall, you're kind of vibing it out to the Archangel, and you're kind of vibing it out to Snake Plissken, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randall, do your best Snake Plissken impression. Like, remember the classic line? He's like, you know how he looks right in the camera, and he's like so pissed off, and he's like, your rules are really starting to annoy me. Do your best Snake Plissken. Go.
Your rules are starting to piss me off.
That was genius, Randall.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was great. I can die a happy man now.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yeah. That was great, Randall.
Bimbo says, yak.
Oh, Bimbo's here. I didn't even know. Like me and Randall were laughing up. I didn't even know Bimbo was here. Now, Randall, I'm not making fun of this girl. That's her actual YouTube channel.
Know.
So, Bimbo, Scout's honor. I am not trying to make fun of you.
I think she knows.
So, shout out to Bimbo. All right, Mercenary Man has got a question for you, Randall. Go ahead and read it, and then I'll ask you my. Is it my turn?
Randy, are you going to do a cartoon that's a crossover of all your characters, have Cameo Man, Randall Don, and everyone else in the same room?
That is a good question.
Might.
That's a good question.
We'll see.
Well, me and Randall have already decided to do a crossover where Fears Man helps Cameo Man and Cody in a certain situation, and then Cody and Cameo Man in an episode of Fears Man down the road. I don't know how the hell they're going to help Fears Man, but they're going to help him some way.
Well, Mercenary Man, to fully answer your question, I might do a Neil Breen. I might do an homage to Neil Breen.
Randall,
I might do an entire 120-minute movie that is 60% stock footage and then like 40% me actual footage.
Yeah, but Randall, does Mercenary Man know who Neil Breen is?
Oh, if you don't know who Neil Breen is, look him up. It's Neil
Mercenary Man.
Breen.
You have to check this YouTuber out.
Everybody has to check him out.
Oh,
if
my
you're watching
God.
right now, it is your homework. You have to check out Neil Breen.
Randall, let me cook it on me real quick. Mercenary Man. Randall introduced me to this guy. This guy is the
not personally, but yeah.
No, he introduced me to his channel. This guy is the most shittiest director, filmmaker I've ever seen in my life. But he's got that Randall.
He's got a cult following, though.
He's got a cult following. He's got that like shit quality that
he's huge in France.
Hang on, Randall. Hang on, Randall. Let me just explain. He's got that shit quality, that 80s, 90s horror movie, cheesy film shit quality that, Fears loves. It's thick. It's, it's in the air. It's thick. But he tries so hard, but his films just fail miserably. And they're funny. So Mercenary Man, you have to check this guy out.
Yeah. They're funny in a so bad it's good way.
Exactly.
Like he plays a hacker in most of his films.
Oh yeah.
And he's typing on 3 different laptops, and you can see the screen, and all 3 laptops are completely powered down.
Oh man.
So he's like typing away, trying to make it look like he's doing something, and you can tell just like not only are all 3 powered down, it doesn't even look like the 3 like were purchased within this century. They all look like laptops from like 1995 or 1996. And he abuses the shit out of these laptops. He throws books at them. He pours coffee all over them. He dumps them on the floor during the second.
You're gonna stop. You're gonna make me shit. Randall, you're gonna make me shit myself. It's so funny. Oh my God. I remember he's like, you fucking son of a bitch computer. And he like goes goon and like launches like books at them. And he's like, and then he's like, yeah.
He's like, I'm not writing books anymore. And he just slams one down.
Oh, man. He throws the books at the computer. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, now I'm really going to fuck you over. And he takes a hot, steaming cup of, like, coffee. He's like, yeah, what do you think about this? Coffee all over the keyboard. And Randall, oh, man. When he poured that and like his...
And he does it very suspensefully. He like has the cup hovering over it for like 2 minutes.
And he's like, everybody's like, what do you think about this? I hate you, keyboard, and I'm going to torture your life. And he starts pouring it. And Randall, his face is like that close to the camera.
He doesn't actually say anything during it, but yeah.
But it's the buildup, though. It's the buildup. He's like taunting the computer, looking into the camera, saying, oh, yeah, you fucked me over. You lost those account codes. Well, I'll show you. And then you just, out of nowhere, you don't know where the fucking cup of coffee comes. He just pulls it out of nowhere, and he's like, yeah, what do you think about this? Randall, I was on the floor fucking dying.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh, man. I love it. All right, Randall, whose turn is it to ask a question? Is it my turn or your turn?
I think Mercenary Man just asked a question. I think it's still your turn.
To ask you, or is it
to ask me?
Okay. So Randall, out of all, like, I really want to know more about this midlife crisis thing because I'm going through it.
Yeah.
What would be some suggestions, some positive things to focus on, to get me out of this rut that I've been in?
Positive things to focus on. Well, number one, Fears. I think number one for you, find out what an L cut and a J cut is. You are like after this stream, like Google that and watch like an hour of
Is that like for editing video?
Yeah. And it's what every good editor knows how to do, and I do it in all my.
Like, what are some other things What are some other things I can focus on? Like if I start thinking about all the bad shit that's happened to me, what can like kind of bring me back?
Number one, focus on exercise.
Okay.
Number two, focus on bettering yourself. You should be reading an hour a day and then learning an hour a day. And what I do is I watch videos on double speed.
Okay.
So I like commit to watching an hour of video a day, and all like educational videos, like Charisma on Command. Their videos are very good. They'll teach you how to be more confident, how to talk, how to do good comebacks, how to be funnier. So what I would say to you is like watch an hour of Charisma on Command a day.
Okay.
And watch an hour of exercise a day.
The things that I've been focusing on a lot, I've been trying to get back into the gym. So today, Randall, I'm pretty proud of myself. I have not ran for 50 minutes on the treadmill in quite a long time. If the trolls think I'm lying, tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna put up. I took a picture of how many calories I burned on the treadmill. I burned 300 calories on the treadmill. So I'm trying to. I've been focused on getting back in shape.
Yeah.
I've been focusing on my job. And I've been kind of focusing on looking for a better job. But those are all good, positive things, Randall, to focus on.
Yep. Hello, Joseph Strandberg. Hello.
Joseph. I don't know where you are in the world, but welcome.
I think it may be a soft J, though. I think it might be Yosef.
Hola. How far did you run? I don't remember the miles, Mercenary Man, but it's going to be in the picture. I set the timer on it for 50 minutes, and then I just ran, and I burned 300 calories.
Joseph says it's Yosef, yes.
Wow, Joseph is from Norway. Randall, I never thought in a million years that I would have some fans from Norway.
Yeah, it's cool. A soft J. It's a soft J. It's Yosef.
That's
Yosef.
That's pretty awesome. Well, welcome, Joseph. Welcome to America. Me and Randall are Americans. We're hilarious. Subscribe. Okay. Subscribe. Follow us. Get all your Norway fans to follow me and Randall. You can follow Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic, and you can follow Fears at FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. 2 channels. Subscribe now, you son of a bitch.
And this is the book that I've been reading.
I'm just joking. You're not a son of a bitch. I want you to subscribe, though.
It's the book I've been reading. Motivational. Oh, and actually, my my webcam is showing it right side. So, the Motivational Interviewing Handbook, strategies to decide what you want and how to get there.
Nice.
It has some pretty basic questions, but these are good for like little journal things.
Randall, I've got good news. Joseph said that he clicked the notification bell. Well, Joseph, it's okay that you click the notification bell. You need to click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button for me and Randall. Help us get all of our content out to the Norway people, you know?
Yeah.
Randall, where is Norway? It's in Europe somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm being honest. I had no idea where it was. Fears has only been to one European country, and that's England.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Joseph says, oh, I did both. Well, thanks, buddy. You better subscribe. Don't leave my friend Randall out, or Fears will be really pissed off. You got to subscribe to Randall.
Yeah.
Randall, I'm telling you, we need to get your sub count up. I feel bad, Randall. Like, whenever I hit 3,000, dude, you are so talented. You need to have at least 1,000 followers. Somehow, some way, we need to get your sub count up, dude, because you're my friend, and I love you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it. Why do you that's my question for you, Randall, since I haven't asked you a question in a while. Why do you think you haven't, on both of your channels, hit 1,000 yet?
Well, number one, I haven't made half the videos you have, Fears. You're one of the most prolific YouTubers out there. You have like 1,200 videos on one of your channels. So
I appreciate that, Randall.
I only have 5. Well, it's not a compliment, Fears. It's a fact.
Well, no, I mean,
put a lot of.
It is a compliment when you say that, Randall, but it is a fact.
It is a fact. You have more videos. You have almost more videos than Casey Neistat has videos.
Probably. His are a lot better than mine, though, Randall. That's the difference.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate that. I just bang out the content. Not recently, though. I like today is probably the most content I've produced in quite a while. I did 2 streams, and then I finally edited a video for Fears Man 26. And I haven't uploaded anything for Fears Man 26 in about, what, a week? Week and a half?
Yes, Joseph, I
Almost
actually
2
did
weeks?
hurt my eye. Sorry.
The what?
I said, yes, Joseph, I actually did hurt my eye. So.
All right, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Randall was going to have the eye thing on, but the only thing that Randall told me before.
We'll just say I walked into a tree and that's it.
The only thing that Randall told me before is, Fears, I hurt my eye.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. I said, I hope your eye feels better.
Yeah.
But he had his camera off, so I had no idea that he was going to wear an eye patch.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
And then Randall was like, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to roll with it. I had no idea what he was on about. I was like,
yeah.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Randall.
It should be fine by the next stream.
Randall, I'm sorry that you walked into a tree.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so it's your turn, Randall. Ask me whatever you want.
Next question. What books would you recommend people read? Are there any books that you think, changed your life or actually have to read or anything?
I don't know if it changed my life, but it's a good read. I've read it twice in my lifetime. Mark Summers' autobiography.
Uh-huh.
He's the guy that, well, everybody knows him for hosting Double Dare, but he's done so much. He's hosted Double Dare, the TV show Couch Potatoes. He
was actually a magician too. Did you know that?
He had his own magician
TV special.
TV special.
Yeah.
He actually had 3 TV specials. He worked on his own show called Biggers and Summers. He worked on the Food Network channel for like 15 years. And Randall, what was the name of his Food Network show?
I have no idea with Mark Summers.
I can't remember, but he was on that Food Network channel for like 15, 16 years. He hosted Double Dare a second time when they revamped it.
Yeah.
And he co-host with that young 22-year-old YouTuber girl. I forgot her name, like Liza something.
Yeah.
So he's done a shitload. So I would recommend. Randall, what are you laughing about?
Mercenary Man says Randy's slowly turning into a pirate. Maybe he's setting up the origin story to his next character, Randy the Pirate.
I was getting a little pissed. I was like, are you laughing at me? And I was like, what the fuck is he laughing about?
No, Mercenary Man's making a good joke. That's hilarious.
Oh, shit. Hopefully you don't end up with a peg leg. That is pretty funny. I'll give Yak off that one. That was good.
And Yosef said, did you lose your tooth in the same accident with the tree, Randy?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Yeah. Why all the hate towards Randall? Randall, let me just throw this out here.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious too, but why all the hate towards Randall and why all the hate?
They're not hating, they're just joking around.
Why all the hate to pirates, you bastards? Unbelievable.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put like a little skull right here.
All right, Randall, that's it. I made a decision. The next time we go on a vlog and we go to Pirates Cove Adventure Mini Golf, you are wearing an eye patch and you're wearing a pirate's costume.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You have to, Randall. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you? The better question is why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, it would screw up my depth perception. Is why wouldn't I? I wouldn't be able to hit the ball correctly.
Who cares?
Although remember when we were at Pirates Cove and I used one hand and I got the hole in one?
Oh, dude,
I literally was not even trying. I was using one hand, knocked it in there.
You guys saw the vlog. I was so. Well, there was a couple emotions. I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
So one, I was pissed. Not at Randall. I was just pissed at the situation that Randall got a hole in one. Didn't even try. Just took the golf club, hit it with one hand, got it in. The other emotion, I was laughing my ass off because I could not believe that he did it. And then the third emotion was a little bit of fear because I was like, there's a chance that I won't win and Randall will win on a whim. You know?
And I was close, too.
You were close, Randall.
I was close, too. I had a higher score, but in golf, that's bad. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Although I was only like 6 points above Fears.
Yakov says, Fears is more offended than Randy. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. Joseph says...
Joseph. It's a soft joke.
Joseph says, no hate. You know, Joseph, since you're new, Fears is always over the top. I have a lot of energy. I have ADD. I have hyperactive disorder. So I always have to tell the new fans that I take all that raw energy and put it into my videos, put it into my passions, put it into my work, put it into my dreams. So I'm actually not mad whatsoever, Joseph. So yeah, I'm definitely not manic. Not manic.
Do you know what that is, Fears?
Yeah, it's what Carrie's got. Now, Carrie's manic. She's off her rockers.
Actually, I would say most of the time Carrie's very subdued.
Yeah, Randall, the key word is most of the time. Whenever she's not...
I am very artistic, Joseph. I'm very artistic.
whenever she's not, like, subdued, Randall, her manic turns her into, like, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, she goes off the deep end sometimes.
Yeah.
You see the eyes roll back, the fire comes into her eyes, like wings grow out of her fucking back, and she turns into this, like...
beautiful butterfly.
I don't know what the hell she turns into, but
she turns into a beautiful butterfly.
Randall, she turns into some crazy creature from the 9th dimension of hell, and it's like, I'm coming on the attack.
Carrie's awesome. What are you talking about?
She's a sweet little angel, right, Randall?
Yeah.
Sweet little angel. Randall, I'm blocking Joseph. I know he's a troll. He's just going nuts in the chat. I'm sorry. He's got to go. So sorry. No more Norway. I read about half of his comments, and I was like, yep, they're starting to...
now he's going to unsubscribe. Darn it.
Oh, I don't care, Randall.
No.
They started to become a little trolly, and I was like, he's probably not from Norway. He's probably a troll.
He's just a cool guy just trying to chill out.
Yeah, right, Randall. All right, Randall. I appreciate you coming on the show, buddy. I have not had Randall on a show in quite a while.
All right, now it is my turn to do a question.
Go for it, Randall. Go for it.
Why are you determined to succeed?
Why am I determined to succeed?
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons. I don't want to let myself down, and I don't want to let my parents down. And I have a lot of respect for my parents. I love my parents. My dad is very successful. My mom was very successful. Now they've retired. Well, let's put it this way. They're enjoying retirement as much as they can because my dad is, suffering from cancer. But so there's a couple of reasons, So, I don't want to die a loser. I don't want to die not achieving anything, So I try my best to. That's why I'd say I'm so determined. Yeah. Randall, let me ask you the same question. What are you so determined to achieve in your lifetime?
Well, number one, I'm going to put out books this year.
Randall, what's going to be like the Randall legacy that you want to leave? So a two-part question.
The Randall legacy, Cameo Man.
Okay. And what do you want to achieve? What's the biggest thing that you want to achieve in your lifetime?
Biggest thing I want to achieve in my lifetime, putting out a lot of books. And eventually I want to get, want to start a series. I think the one that I'm working on right now called Every Day is Magic has the potential to be a gigantic series, I think.
Nice.
And I like to put out a series of books. I like to get rich off my books. Two of my books are only like $3 or $4, but the thing is that Amazon takes 75%. So I think, and I've sold 26 of my books, and even Quentin bought one, and then Exhumed Visions bought one for you. I've sold 26 books, but again, like my book is like $5.99.
Well, how many people in the community?
5% of $5.99 isn't a lot.
So, Randall, how many people in the community have bought your books, like total?
I have no way to quantify that.
Okay. So how many total? So how much?
I know for a fact that Die Quentin has bought one and Exhumed Visions has bought one.
Okay. Yeah, because Exhumed Visions gave me a copy of your book.
Yeah, I know for a fact 2 people
bought I appreciate it. Just shout out to Visions.
But my next book is going to be around $7.99, $8.99, and then if I like 75% of $8.99 ought to be around $3. So if I sell 100 copies at and I get around $3 for each, I'll make around $300.
And Randall, I always forget. I'm sorry for being a bad friend. You've got 4 books out, right, or 3?
I've got 3 books out, working on another one.
That's right. And see, I think that's really cool. Yeah. Randall has been just pumping out these books.
Yeah. And I want to get 3 done this year. And I'm very close to
3 more new books?
3 more new books.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Well, that's my next question, Randall. Before you ask me my question, what are the titles of these 3 new books?
The 3 new books. The one I'm working on right now is called Every Day is Magic. It's about a magician who travels cross country to do magic for famous people.
Nice.
That's the first book.
Okay.
The second book is going to be called The Tiny Book of Awesome Magic. It's going to be a tutorial series. You'll learn like 13 magic tricks that I've created myself, so nobody else does them. And then it not only teaches you the magic tricks, but also teaches you presentation and how to be funny and how to like demonstrate the jokes and show up for success. Mm-hmm. And then the third book is going to be called 30 Mindsets of Success, which just takes you through 30 different mindsets that you can have and processes that will lead you on to success.
And the last book?
That was the last book.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. Sorry, Rand. I'm a little tired.
We have Every Day is Magic, Tiny Book of Awesome Magic, and 30 Mindsets of Success.
Sorry, I apologize. I was listening, Rand. I'm just a little tired because it's like almost 2.
Listen, Faze.
I was. Damn, Randall.
Just kidding.
See, I love Randall's dark humor. I love it. Randall, one of my favorite sayings that you do not all the time, but it's random. You've done it a few times in the chats, in streams, in vlogs, and then just whenever we were like just hanging out.
Yeah.
You look right at me, and you're like, "What the hell do you want, Fierce?"
Yeah.
And the way you say it just makes me fucking lose my mind.
Obi Dog is in the house. What up, Obi?
Obi, what's up?
Yeah.
He is a good fan. Obi is always spreading the support. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Yakov says, open up
your damn ears and listen.
I was. It's almost like 3 a.m, for Christ's sake. I'm tired. I'm sorry, almost 2 a.m. See, that's how tired I am.
Open your ears and listen, Fizz.
I am, Randall. No,
hey, that rhymes. Open your ears and listen, Fizz.
Well, there you go, Randall. That's another one. That's another one of your isms that you have to write down.
Yeah.
Randall, what's your favorite ism that Fierce says?
I think the better question would be, what wouldn't be my favorite ism?
That's the traditional one. That's the classic.
Yeah.
I think the better
As per usual is a good one.
As per usual, that's a good one.
This is one that you haven't been saying a lot, but you used to say it really early in your career is delicious jams and jellies.
I do still use that one.
Very rarely do you use it now.
I use it more.
Use it more.
I use delicious jams and jellies more in the videos, like in vlogs and in. But yeah.
Obi Dog says, "Hey, Fierce. Hey, Randall.
Yo, what's up, Randall? One of my favorite ones that you made up is what? He didn't do anything. He's a sweet little golden angel that would never hurt anyone. And he would never say anything wrong. He would never do anything wrong. He's just the greatest guy ever.
He's just chilling out, just rocking out.
He's just a sweet little golden angel that talks like a little 11-year-old and like makes fun of everything that me and Randall.
What are you talking about, Pierce?
And
what are you talking about?
He doesn't think he's an asshole from California, but he really is an asshole.
He's a cool guy. He's just
he'll die an asshole from California. That's
a cool guy.
That was my favorite, Randall. That was my favorite. I love that one.
Yeah.
Especially when you throw him through like 15 glass windows. It's great.
I did that because you wanted it.
And it was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I was like, maybe 2, 3. And here's the thing. I
was like, Randall, hurt him as much as possible.
Here's the thing. I demoed 15 throwing through glasses. It was just too much. It was too much. It got boring after a while. And Fierce said 7, and I was like, okay, well, here, we'll go 8, all right?
Randall, let me say this to the fans. 15 windows did not bore Fierce. I loved every waking moment of it. But to speed the cartoon along, I settled for 7. Right? Was it 7 or 8? I can't remember.
We actually did 8. 8 was, and you were begging me for more, but I said,
I was.
Yeah.
Because I think the cartoon deserved more.
Yeah. But I was like, after 9, I mean, at 9, it gets just monotonous. It just gets boring.
Randall, I can't wait until you and me make up more adventures.
You didn't know that I was going to put Beavis and Butthead in it, did you?
No, I did not. That was great.
He did not.
That was great. Randall,
Beavis and Butthead was completely animated by me.
Randall, you got to do another Beavis and Butthead thing. That's good.
Yeah.
Have them in there. Randall, I can't wait for more. What's the next one? Are we down to 9 months before Fierce Man arrives?
Yeah.
So I can't wait for more adventures to see what happens to Brendan. So yeah. It's good. All right, Randall, it's your turn. Go ahead and ask me a question.
Would you rather be an actor or a director, and why? And this is one of the questions where you can't fall back on the fears like, oh, I would just do both. You got to pick one.
Well, my answer would be this. When I was younger, I would pick actor, but now that I'm older, probably director. I like more behind the scenes. I don't mind acting. I'm not that good at it, but I like behind the scenes more. I like editing more. I like shooting with the camera. I like editing. I like directing, like the Fears Man cartoon, saying, hey, Randall, we have to have another person here. We got to have another character there. We got to shoot this. I want an over-the-shoulder part of, like, Fears Man, like, talking to this person. So I like directing, too. So if I could only pick one, Definitely directing. What about you, Randall? Same question.
If I had to pick between one, I would be actor, you know?
Okay.
And here's the reason why, because actors get to do all the fun stuff, you know?
That's very true.
Like if I could have lived the life that like just take like who was the actor in Deadpool? Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
In the movie Ryan Reynolds gets to make out with that chick from V. What's her name? Marina Baccarin. He gets to make out with Marina Baccarin. He gets to be completely naked with her, make out with her, you know, and
plus, if you're an actor, you snap your little fingers and you get whatever you want. A director is at the beck and call of everybody on the set.
And Yakvo says, fun stuff. Have you ever been on a movie set? Yes, I have, Yakvo. And although Ryan Reynolds had to do a lot of the bad stuff, like I have been in the makeup chair for like 2 hours. I was a werewolf on one of my
nice.
When I went to the Academy of Radio and Television Broadcasting, we had to do like a big, like, kind of like, you know, 5-minute movie, and one person had me put on makeup for 2 hours. They applied it while I sat in a chair. Most boring stuff ever.
Randall, but here's the thing.
But Yakvo, if I had to do like 6 hours of makeup, but at the end of the day you said, Randy, you get to make out and be naked with Marina Baccarin, I'd be like, put me in that makeup chair. Let me do that right now.
I think you could honestly pull off a good werewolf. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have the patience to sit there in the makeup chair for 12 plus hours and put all that shit on me, but I think you could do it.
Yeah.
I've never been on a movie set, but I've been to a news station, and I've been on a news station set. They took us in film school, Randall. They took us to one of the local news stations, and we got to help them out for a day. That was a pretty cool field trip.
Yakko is talking some good follow-up questions, and I want to answer them right now. Do you know how awkward it would be in an intimate love scene in front of a crew? If Marina Baccarin was naked, I wouldn't care. Like, if Marina Baccarin...
You know how shy I am. I couldn't make out in front of a whole...
I could do it. I guarantee you I could do it. Like, if Marina Baccarin said, Randy, I'm taking off all my clothes right now, everybody else is watching, I'd be like, I don't care. It's Marina Baccarin. She is like on the level of hotness, she is at a 10.
I mean, I guess it would depend on the woman, right? I mean, fears would force myself through it if I got to make out with, you know, some Yummy Dillian or some Kylie Myers, you know.
If I was on screen with like Kate Upton or like Jennifer Garner, it would not be a problem.
Plus, Randy, you know, for years, Fears has had a thing for Nev Campbell. I don't care if she's like 47. That girl is so hot.
Yeah.
And still is hot.
Yeah. It's not just makeup. The lines.
I would go nuts on Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell is a smoking hot lady, I'm telling you.
If I was an actor, I would put 100% into it. I would learn the lines. I would memorize the lines. I would do what Anthony Hopkins does. I would look at the lines 250 times.
Randall, I would look at Nev Campbell and go, yeah, sure. I'll put on that ghost face costume for you. Come on into this bedroom.
Peaceful Yakfa says, no, you wouldn't.
Oh, I would. Oh, I would. I'd be like, hey, Nev, I'll put on that ghost face for you. Come into the bedroom and let's make some ghost faces together. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, Randall. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Randall, let's get off this because this conversation is just getting weird. All right, whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Okay, let's focus. Let's get it back. Let's see. Let me think of something. All right, Randall. I've been watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt recently, trying to get through the seasons.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? And you can only pick one. What is your favorite episode through season 1 through season 7? Because they had 7 seasons of it. So
mine was the one with Patsy Kensit.
And what happens in that one?
Patsy Kensit, her husband and wife, and Hector Elizondo thinks that his wife is cheating on him.
Okay.
And he plans to murder his wife and her lover.
Okay.
And at the end, he ends up killing the wrong guy. and then Patsy Kensit kills him. And it turns out that they were just playing, that they were, trying to, they were going to surprise him for his birthday. And, they were making up all this stuff. And Patsy Kensit is one of my favorite actresses of all time.
I've seen that one. Doesn't it happen like at a creepy, like log cabin?
No. The guy she's with is played Lex Luthor in Lois and Clark Adventures of Superman.
Yeah, but isn't the surprise party like at a log cabin or some shit?
No.
All right, I'm thinking of another one. I don't think I've seen that one yet, Randall. No. There's another one where there's a log cabin and a wife and a husband are like going to do an anniversary, and he thinks that she's cheating on him with somebody else, and she makes up this elaborate like scheme to hide the surprise party, and by the end of it, he walks through the door, he shoots her, and then the lights flick on, and then all of his friends or family are right there, and he shot her in cold blood in the dark, and then everyone heard the shot, and then he flicks on the light, and there's like 40 of his like best friends, and they're all like, oh my God, you just killed her. And then like some guy randomly in the background's like, well, what the fuck? Well, happy anniversary, I guess. And then he ends up getting electrocuted in the electric chair for murdering his wife.
Nope.
I thought that's the one you were talking about. I'd say my favorite one. There's these two guys. There's so many that I love, but one of my favorites is there's these two guys, and they work at this ice cream like factory, and this one ice cream vendor comes in, and he comes in like every Monday.
Yeah.
And he orders the same shit, and they're like, what if we just kill this guy, steal his ice cream truck, like bury his body, and like take over his truck? We'll get all the profits, and then we're going to steal the money from the safe at the ice cream factory. So no one will know that it's like that guy's gone. Nobody cares about him. So anyway, they go to the ice cream man's house and they blow him away, but they don't know that his brother is.
They blow him?
They blow him away, like shoot him.
Okay. All right.
Randall, don't make this sick. That was nasty, Randall. That was gross. Shame, Randall. Unbelievable. No, so they blow him away, shoot him in the head, but they don't know that the guy that they shot was the other guy's brother, and they're attached. They're attached, like at the hip.
Yeah.
And so he's basically his buddy, or I mean his brother. He's got his dead brother attached to him. He goes into the kitchen, grabs a shotgun, and goes, "You just killed my brother. Well, what do you think about this?" And he just blows the two guys away, and he tortures them. Like he shoots like one of the guy's legs off, so the guy like falls down. Then he shoots like one of the guy's arms off. Then he like takes one guy and grabs him by the neck or something, and like goes goong and just like launches his head into the fucking ceiling.
He didn't say gung.
Oh, he did, Randall.
No,
I said it for dramatic effect, Randall. He takes the guy, launches the guy's head into the fan, eradicates that guy. Then the ending shot is two kids come up to the guy's ice cream van, and I think his name is Bill, and he's like, "Hey, Bill, your ice cream sucks." And he goes, "Hey, kid, kiss my ass." And then the kid goes, "And you smell too." And then he looks at the kids run away, and then he says to his brother, "You hear that, Dave? The kid says our ice cream sucks." Yeah, we suck. Yeah, whatever. And he goes, "And he said that we stink." And it pans back, and his dead brother is still attached to him, and his dead brother is sitting in the back of the ice cream truck. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, how fucking creepy is that? So that's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. All right, Randall, it's your turn.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
Give us a review of Super Mario Brothers and why you like it.
The movie?
The movie.
I like it that they were trying to be totally serious with it, but failed miserably. I love Bob Hopkins' performance as Mario. I don't know who was the guy that played Luigi. I forgot his name.
John Leguizamo.
I love his performance. I love Dennis Hopper's performance as King Koopa Bowser.
Yeah. And they got a total A-lister for King Koopa.
Oh, yeah.
At the time, Dennis Hopper was like at the top of his game.
That was one of the very first movies that I remember going to the movie theater. It was me, my brother, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my aunts, my uncle came. All of my American cousins came. There was like 16 of us, and we took up like 2 or 3 rows, and we went and saw it all together. And that's one of the very first ones that I remember watching in a theater.
Yeah.
It was really good. I don't know if I could sit through it now because it's so shitty, but when I was a kid, I watched that over and over and over and over and over and over again. I like that they basically, Randall, I don't know why they didn't put all this bonus feature on the DVD, but they show you how they made the film on YouTube. And they basically took an old cement construction factory and made the Dino Hatton, the city, inside the concrete factory.
Yeah.
It was an abandoned concrete factory, and they turned it into a whole city. Yakov's very true. It does look industrial, and they had some great photography, great puppetry in there. So those are a few reasons. So I definitely would give it a solid B+.
I would give it an A-.
Solid B+.
I would give it an A-. Like, I really like that movie. I like it. I like it for the fact of how not Super Mario Brothers-y it was. Because honestly, and here's my opinion on Super Mario Brothers, they did the best they could with the material they had. Like,
very
at the time, like Super Mario Brothers 3 was out, and that was basically it.
Very true.
Like, how realistic are you going to get it? Like, on screen, Super Mario is only like an inch high, and the Goombas are smaller than Super Mario Brothers, and it's like, how are you going to make a thing that's basically the size of a poodle intimidating?
Also, Randall,
what they basically did is they basically went in the opposite direction. They said, for the movie, we'll make them super huge.
Randall, also, you have to take this into consideration. It was the very, 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 very first video game turned into a movie, so they were bound to make some mistakes. The only thing I wish they would have added, Randall, is how like Luigi and Mario are always jumping into the sewer chutes.
Yeah.
Pipes. The sewer pipes. You saw them like going through the air vents in the movie.
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen them shoot down the sewer pipes, like how they do in the video game.
Yeah.
And I would like someone to like remake Super Mario Brothers and see if they could make it even better.
Yeah.
But I do love that movie. I do love that movie.
Yeah, like something the size of a poodle is not going to be intimidating,
Well, like you said, they did the best with what they could. It was the very first video game turned into a movie. Then after that was Mortal Kombat next after that?
No, Street Fighter. Street
Fighter, then Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, and Mortal Kombat was the most awesome video game movie of all
time.
I
love Mortal Kombat. Not the sequel. The sequel sucks. The first one is amazing.
What's crazy is like number 1 is the best video game movie of all time, and number 2 is the worst video game movie of all time. Well,
what?
They're polar opposites. I mean, it's like north and south.
Randall. At the time, it was the best video game. Now they've made so many video games into movies. You got
what do you think was better than Mortal Kombat, Fierce?
Resident Evil, the very first Resident Evil movie.
No,
come on, Randall, that was good.
It was even directed by the same guy, and I'm a fan of that guy. And I don't think Resident Evil was as good as Mortal Kombat was.
Randall, are you kidding me?
No,
Resident Evil blows Mortal Kombat out of the water. It's got zombies, tons of makeup, better sets.
They were totally unfaithful to the game.
They were unfaithful to the game. Like, they talk about the Hive, they talk about the mansion, they talk about all the stuff that happened in the Hive. Like, they were pretty faithful for the game.
Yakvo, I did see the new Mortal Kombat. The new Mortal Kombat was weird because it seemed like it was directed by two different directors.
Now, I'll be honest,
there are some shots in the film that are like pretty that you could put on a painting, and then there's other shots that look just like piss and shit and mud.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, there's some frames
for
that movie where you could freeze frame it and put it on your wall, and then there's other freeze frames that just like look like absolute
the description of that was hysterical. Now, I have yet to see the new Mortal Kombat movie, so maybe when I watch that, maybe that will be the best video game movie of all time made. I've yet to see it. I can't wait to see it. I've heard good things.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that ice fight, Randall, between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, where he makes like the ice dagger.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see that. All right, Randall, whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
All right. Randall, if you could time travel to the future and bring back one thing that they've invented in the future to help mankind in the present, what would you bring back?
Oh, I think that'd be easy, a laptop.
Like a better laptop from the future?
Yeah.
If they ever
maybe a touchpad, like an iPad or something.
Randall, if they ever, like, I would go to the 24th century, and if they would ever make a
oh, I thought you said if I could go back to the past right now and bring.
No. I said if you could go to the future. Here, let me rephrase the question. If you could go to the future and bring back some future technology to the present to help mankind, what technology?
Oh, I would bring the holodeck.
I would bring
Think
back
about how much fun you could have with a holodeck.
Oh, it would be great. I would bring back the replicator because you could replicate anything that you would need. Nobody would ever go hungry. Nobody would ever have to buy clothing because you could just replicate the clothing that you needed, replicate the food that you needed, replicated parts of cars or whatever you needed. The replicator would be amazing.
And Yakvo says, how does he know what's been invented in the future?
Well, I meant like technology that you've seen in movies from the future. I definitely would bring back the replicator. The replicator would be awesome. Oh shit! Mercenary Man says, as Fears would say, I took an El Napo during the new Mortal Kombat. Nice. Hey, I mean, everybody falls asleep to their favorite things.
Yakvo says holodeck all the way.
Randall, his thing that he falls asleep to is Mortal Kombat. My thing that I fall asleep to, anime bullshit.
Okay, it's my question.
All right, go for
it. If you could make Ghostbusters 4, what would it be about?
Ooh, nice, Randall.
Yeah. I think people would probably be hunting ghosts in it somewhere.
That's true, Randall. I don't know, man, because I never really thought about it. Because I can't wait until they finish editing, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I'd have to watch that.
Yeah.
Because they keep delaying it, Yeah.
And
I can't wait for it to go to theaters and then finally come out on Blu-ray. And
it's probably not going to go out to theaters. It's probably going to be on digital.
Oh, well, it'll probably be in some theaters, but because of the virus, they're going to get it to Blu-ray and to DVD as quickly as possible. Yeah. So I don't know, Randall. I can't answer that. I would have to see how the third movie ends, because it's a direct sequel to number 1 and number 2. So for me to make a fourth one, I need to see how Ghostbusters Afterlife ends, and then I could tell you. Yeah. So let me watch it, and then I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay, if you could make a sequel to Halloween, how would you make it?
Again, I would have to watch these new sequels, Randall. Halloween Kills, and then the third installment.
Yeah.
And then I would give you an answer.
Yeah.
Because the new Halloweens that they're making, they're not following the original sequels. It's like a completely different timeline.
I think Halloween Kills is going to be boring because we already know that he comes back in another sequel. So
give it
I'm
a
just gonna
chance.
clock out for Halloween Kills and watch
Randall,
that.
give it a chance.
All right.
I know you hate Halloween.
Yeah.
But I
the
love
first one is good.
I love Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the greatest boogeyman of all time. Yeah. First of all,
here, since you didn't answer the Ghostbusters 4 question,
hang on, Randall.
Why is Michael Myers your favorite?
Randall, I'm going to tell you right now if you give me a chance. First of all, he looks creepy as hell. Second of all, his mask is so weird looking, and he is a tough son of a bitch. You can shoot him, you can like stab him, you can throw him off a cliff, you can hit him with a car, and he's like, I'm gonna dust myself off. I'm still coming at you. Nothing can kill that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, I didn't block you, Yakov. I just needed a break from all you were going nuts in the chat. And I just had to give you like a 5-minute timeout.
Was he?
Yeah, he was going nuts.
Okay.
I was like, I'm just going to time you out. I'm not going to block you.
Yeah.
So that's why I like him, Randall. Randall, what's your favorite boogeyman of all time?
Freddy Krueger.
Why?
Why? Because he can basically do anything.
Nothing against Freddy. I love Freddy. I'm just curious.
Freddy can do anything. He can put you in a kung fu movie. He can put you in a Nintendo game. He can kill you while you're upside down on the ceiling. He can have a hot porn star floating in your waterbed, beckoning you, and then like drag you down into hell and shit. And he can actually take you into hell. Like Freddy Krueger can do anything he wants to do. That's what's so cool about Freddy Krueger. Like any scenario you could think up, he could do. Like if like Freddy Krueger wanted to like take you into the Star Trek onto like, the Next Generation bridge and kill you, he could do that. Like there are unlimited with Michael Myers, like he could stab you with a knife, he could stab you with a chainsaw, he could stab you with a machete. And, eventually you're going to run out of scenarios that he can kill you with, That's
what you think.
Freddy is completely unlimited.
Randall, listen, they will never stop making scenarios for Michael Myers. When I'm 98, if I make it to 98, they will still be making Freddy Krueger movies, Jason movies, Halloween movies, that stupid Pinhead movie, Chucky movies they'll still be making the Ghostface Killer. Which one am I leaving out? The stupid Leprechaun ones. They'll make all that crap when I'm like 98.
Yeah.
All right, Randall. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
Okay, Randall. What is your dream date? Like, not dream girl. So let's say you've already got your dream girl. You're going on a date. What would be your dream date to take a girl on? From start to finish, go.
Okay, wake up in the morning. I would cook a nice breakfast for her.
Nice.
Cool. And then I have to tell the dream girl because that would be part of the dream date. So
go ahead.
It would be Amy Jo Johnson. The first thing I would do is I would wake up and we would meet and I would cook breakfast. I would make a omelet and some bacon for her.
Nice.
Do that.
Nice.
And then for lunch we would go to the premiere of her movie, whatever that was. I would fully support it, and I would raise funds to get her movie into Cinematique Theater. So we would watch her movie, and then after that we would go to the vegan place and have a nice vegan dinner. And then after that, we would go to the frozen yogurt place and have dessert.
Nice.
And then after that, we would go into my bedroom and I would close the door in your face, and that would be it.
Wow.
I would close the door in the audience's face, and that would be it.
So you would actually go on stream and say, "All right, guys, later," and shut the door.
I'll talk to you later, and then slam the door in the face.
In the audience. Wow.
Yeah.
Randall, I've got more simple. I'm a simple guy when it comes to like my dream date.
Yeah.
I would take a beautiful girl to the beach.
Yeah.
I would undress her and say, "Hey, put your boobies in my mouth."
Mm-hmm.
End of story.
Yeah.
I'm just joking, Randall. I mean, that is a great scenario, but that's not my dream date. No, a dream date would be, I'm for all the jokes that I make, I'm actually a gentleman when it comes to a lady. I treat ladies with dignity and respect. So my dream date would be, I would call her up and say, "Hey, do you want to meet at my house? Do you want to meet at your house?" We would meet somewhere, and I would have the whole day planned out. Breakfast, like you said, great conversation over breakfast. Yep. We would go somewhere fun, like a fun activity. I don't care what it would be. Disney World, bowling, miniature golf, something.
Yeah.
Then lunch on the beach at my favorite beach place, Lily's on the Lake, on the beachfront. Or we would go to Daytona because there's some great restaurants right off the beach there. Then, because I am a guy, Randall, I mean, guys love sex. Take her to dinner, home, a little cuddling, watching a movie.
Yeah.
And then end the night with great, passionate, like 4 to 5 hours of great sex. And then Napo.
Yeah, I would also like to add some stuff in between the
bedroom
time and the dinner stuff.
I know you would want to be going nuts on Amy.
I would like to take her to a karaoke joint and sing with her. And then before that, I would like to take her to Todd Bogue's magic show because Todd Bogue is a personal friend of mine. He's kind of like...
Be honest, Randall, you're a guy. You definitely would want to get, kinky with Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah, it would be like after midnight, it'd be like all night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You always want to save that kind of stuff for the end of the date. Like my date. You wake up, get breakfast, do something fun, a fun activity, whether it's miniature golf or sun tanning at the beach or walking on the beach or whatever.
I would plan a full day.
I definitely would plan a full day.
I was thinking about putting a skull on here, Yakvo, like a little pirate skull. I think that'd be cool. Randall,
why don't you do that right now? For the fans, do you have a magic marker or something?
I do not. Let me see.
Get some type of marker. We got to put something on this eye patch.
Yeah,
good idea.
I think he is correct.
Good idea, Yakvo. That is great.
Yeah.
Steve Randall, the fans come up with some great ideas.
Yeah.
They're not all good, but that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. I like it.
What are you talking about, Fierce? They're all good.
I don't know about all that, Randall. Sometimes they go a little crazy.
Don't be blocking people now.
Well, I'm already past that right now. I had to block a few people tonight, but I only block the people that I have to. I can't wait to see what Randall draws on his eye patch. This is going to be great. Randall, I'm excited.
Are you?
I am. The anticipation is rising. I can't wait. Oh, awesome, Randall. That's great.
Yeah.
That is awesome, Randall.
That is exactly what I had envisioned.
That's good. I like it. I like it. I like it, Randall. All right. So whose question is it next? Is it mine?
You have one more question, and then I have one more question.
Oh, we have one left?
Well, I mean, I wrote out 10 questions, and you answered all 9, so I have one more.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. It's your turn, though.
You can go ahead and go first.
Okay.
I'll think of one.
So question number 10 is think of a question you would like most to be asked. Ask it to yourself and then answer it yourself.
What's my purpose in life?
I don't know. Answer that yourself.
My purpose in life, I think, I love to make people laugh. I love to help people. So I would love to get a job where I could do all three of my passions: help people, make people laugh, and do something in social media or film. I think that's Fears' purpose. I've just had a hard time finding that purpose or getting towards that goal or getting towards that purpose.
Yeah.
So I hope one day I get to there. If not, I'm going to die trying to fulfill my goals and my dreams. And nobody can fault me for that, you know? I don't know. I mean, I've had it pretty good in my past, but there's been times where I've had a rough life. Now, I'm sure other people have had a rougher life than me. You know, I'm not saying it was all bad. There was some good times, but I don't know. The last 2 years have been kind of rough. But again, I don't try to, what's the word? I don't try to complain about it because my problems are peanuts compared to other people's problems, and I'm sure other people have had it worse than I have.
Green Eyes Wolf says, just stop by to say happy 4th of July for you guys. And he's getting tired, but Fierce Vlog, you take care. You rock on.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. You rock, Noel. Be sure.
Happy 4th of July to you.
Happy 4th of July, and be sure to subscribe to Green Wolf Eyes. I'm sorry, Green Eye Wolf. I'm sorry, Green Eye Wolf. My bad. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to him. He is a good guy. All right.
So that was my last question. What's your last question?
All right, final question, Randall. Let me think of something good.
Because we've been going for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Damn.
I know. I'm getting a little tired. What would you say? Or hang on. Let me how do I word this? I'm trying to think of a really good last question. All right, Randall. If heaven exists, and you get to have a chat with Jesus and God, what topic would you talk to Jesus about, and what topic would you talk to God about? Go.
I don't know. If I got to heaven, that would mean I'm in heaven, so the conversation would be over. I would just be happy to be in heaven.
Yeah, but if you got to have like 5 minutes, sit down, 5-minute chat with Jesus, sit down, 5-minute chat with God, what would the topic be?
Well, I'd be like, why did I have to go through all that? It just doesn't seem like there was much of a I mean, like, if you love man so much, why'd you put him through all that pain? Why would you put, I mean, is proving that you're great worth everybody's pain, like the Holocaust, like people getting tortured, people getting raped? Like, was it worth, like all that happening just to prove that,
I'll admit, God and Jesus, they're great guys.
Yeah.
They're lovable, but they are a bastard. Sometimes they don't make life.
Whoa, shit.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, Randall, he can be. God and Jesus can be a bastard, but he's a lovable bastard. And what I mean by that is he doesn't make life easy for us. He makes us work hard. He makes us go through so much like shit, but it's worth it in the end because you learn from your.
It?
I think so. Like, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from, like, they always say, like, your man is more likely to learn more from a failure than an easy success. I don't remember who said that, but somebody said that. And I remember my dad telling me that advice. He said, people learn more from a failure than a success. So, and he gives us those tough challenges, those tough battles in life, because that's what makes life worthwhile. If it was just all easy, all given to you on a silver platter, life wouldn't be worth living. Like humans love those challenges. People love overcoming all that crap that they have to go through. That's why people, not just me and other people, were so determined to achieve those goals. Like if I just got my goals just like that, Randall, they wouldn't mean much to me. But whenever I finally achieve the goals, like when I finally buy a house, when I finally get a lady, when I finally have children, when I finally get that dream job, I'll appreciate them more. That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. Anyway, Randall, I am dead tired, so I think we should end this this bad boy.
Yeah.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate all the comments. I want to thank my guest, my good buddy, my best friend, Lord Randel. Be sure to subscribe to not just one of his channels, but 2 of his channels. Cameo Man 2021, the Mayor of Magic. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears' 2 channels, Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlogs. And this is Fears, and this is Randall. And we're going to bid you guys a fond farewell. Peace. Hey, Randall.